Oh, yeah, pipe smokers, yeah. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel, live from Rochester, New York, in the United States of America on Winchester Street. Thank the Lord. Yeah. And it's the 11th of November, 2025. Yeah. So we're going to have a Tuesday night smoke together. So grab your favorite pipe, grab your favorite blend, grab your favorite beverage, and let's start something on fire. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's Tuesday. Yeah. What a great day. Last two nights we got, a little bit of snow. I've got about 4 inches here now. And got up every morning, wiped off the car, let it run for a half hour before I hopped into it. And, oh, by the way, fighting pipes, yeah. Oh, you know what? There's a famous saying by Mike Tyson that said, thanks to social media, cowards can sit behind their little computer on social media and talk shit about other people without getting punched in the face. So be grateful for that. You should call yourself pussy pipes. Anyways, with that said, we have a gorgeous K-Woody 600 here. They made the K-Woody 600 and 500 series between 1957 and 1969. They were an entry-level K-Woody pipe. They soon ran out of the entry-level briar, and this is what you get. I mean, look at the bird's eye, this beautiful grain on this pipe. It's just fantastic, yeah. And from the Country Squire, we have some Northwest track in there, yeah. So let's start it on fire. I love it. And yes, once again, we're in the west wing of my house. Instant relaxation. Yeah, so when you start to become a little popular, I'm just like a little guy in the YouTube pipe community. I only have 1,687 subscribers, but they're all good people. A lot of them have become my friends. When you start making videos and you start getting a little popular, I'm just a little guy, all of a sudden people start taking pokes at you, making comments on or doing other videos, against you. We don't need that kind of stuff in the YouTube pipe community. I don't know. A couple of my subscribers saw a video that some dumbass did. He's such a coward, he can't even show his face on the video. And he uses an AI voice, artificial intelligent voice. He's a coward, he's a pussy, and he talked a lot of shit about me. Which is untrue. Yeah, you know what? I like my beer. I do. I don't get stumbling drunk or anything every night. I never get stumbling drunk. All right? I'm not a womanizer. And actually, I haven't slept with a woman in over 4 years. I've dated a couple women, taken them out to dinner and stuff like that, but that's about it. The girl I'm dating now, She's very, very special to me. Um, and I do respect women very much. My mother instilled that in me. So, she's very special. I'm going to see her Friday night. I can't wait. Last weekend I was sick. She was disappointed. I couldn't come over, see her, all that stuff. But this Friday, I'm feeling 100% now. Thanks everybody for your prayers. But for someone else to talk shit about me when they don't even know me, okay, I don't know. I kind of looked at the video and I was shocked at first. And maybe some of you have seen it, maybe some of you haven't. And I was like, man, that is so not me. Who the heck is this guy that picks me out of a crowd to talk shit about? Not even going to mention his name. I can tell you this. He doesn't ever show his face in any of his videos. He only has 138 subscribers. Talk shit about me. Talk shit about the YouTube pipe community. Talk shit about, the pipe shows. So I don't know who this guy is. He's lucky I don't know who he is. But here again, I take idiots with a grain of salt. And he is an idiot. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all the attention you're going to get, punk. This is good. Yeah. Turn the temperature down in my house to 70 degrees. It's just perfect in here. I feel I have a lot of people that love me and care about me. They watch my channel. They know that I'm sincere. I'm genuine. I have integrity. I'm not a drunk. I'm not a womanizer. So I can look in the mirror and I know who I am. Yeah. And that's all that counts. This fucking kid probably lives in his parents' basement. That made this video that's circulating around the YouTube pipe community about me. It's all the attention you're gonna get. You can piss off, punk. My mom always taught me that if you don't have something to say good about somebody, don't say anything at all. Obviously, his mother didn't have the same, whatever. She probably feels sorry for him, Oh, this is good. This is good. So that's our 11th Gay Woody out of 36 that we're smoking for you. And look at that, man, that briar is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. If you can find a Kay Woody 5 or 600 on eBay or whatever, that looks like that has the stinger all intact, and it's reasonable, buy it. They're just great smokers. They really are. Oh, yeah. I love this Northwest track. Yeah, so we're going to take a little break, let this baby cool down just a little bit, and we'll be right back in a nanosecond. Oh, let me tell you, this pipe smokes so good. I love it. Happy Veterans Day, everyone. Thank you all for your service. My father, during the Vietnam era, was an Army drill instructor in Fort Dix, New Jersey. He was a hard ass. He was a badass. But he raised us kids, never had to raise his voice. He just commanded respect. You could tell this man lived his life right. He commanded respect. And him and my mom, man, they stuck together, good. If Ma said no to something, you never went to Dad. If Dad said no to something, you never went to Mom. You know it was going to be the same answer. They had already talked about it, all of that. And that's the way a marriage should be, Parents should talk about their differences behind closed doors, about their children, how they want to raise them, and so forth. Because the reason is if children see their parents divided and arguing about things, they're going to find that little crack, and they'll put that wedge right in there. They will. So it's important, parents, when you're talking about your kids and, the way you want to raise them, or something that comes up or any of that, parents, talk about it in the bedroom where the children can't hear you, and be cohesive and evenly guided on what you want to do as far as decision making or punishments or whatever, Once the kids know that cohesiveness between a husband and wife can't be broken, they're not going to try you on for size. But they will if they see a little crack where Mom's like, "Oh, come on, Dad, let them do it." If they see that, they're gonna find their way in and do the best they can to get their way. I love my grandfather clock. I love this blend. I love this pipe. What a gorgeous pipe. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, this is so good. It's so quiet. You know, I'm so lucky. I, have a great girl that our first date was actually on Halloween. And we had talked for a couple weeks before that. And I was like, I'd really like to meet you. Are you single? And she's like, yeah, I am. I said, so am I, And so she's just such a sweetheart. I'll talk to her after this video. She works from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 6:30 in the morning till 10:30 at night. She works at an old folks assisted living home. She's a med tech. And I hear her, she'll be talking to me in between rooms. And then she will stop talking to me and I'll hear her talking to the patient. And she'll be like, how old are you? Oh, I'm 100. There's one lady there, Sally, who's 100 years old. And then, she'll go into the next room. How old are you? And the people there, they love her. She's sweet. She's just sweet and kind. She's only 5 foot tall, just a little petite thing. I love her so much. I can't wait to see her on Friday. I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. I was sick last week, and I just, I can't wait to see her. I'm going over there Friday night, Special people like that are hard to find, in your life. And she constantly says, let's make memories together, Getting a little nicket. I'm going to take a break. We'll be back in a nanosecond. Yeah, so that bowl is done, and we're graduating to a cigarette. Yeah. So today was a great day for me, a Tuesday, and, got a lot of work done. The owner of the company's happy with my production. I've been blessed with this house. I've been blessed with my children. I've learned a lot about raising children. I've been doing it for 39 years, and now they're all over 21. Made some mistakes, made some big mistakes, yeah. Had to own up to it, But it's all good, They'll love me. Never be afraid to admit when you are wrong. Never be afraid to look at yourself when other people are saying, that's not right, and you look at yourself in the mirror and, you say, you know what, they're right. Swallow your pride. Apologize, ask for forgiveness, ask the Lord for forgiveness, and then forgive yourself. That's the way that you have a well-balanced life, with your family and stuff, because none of us are perfect with our kids or anything. None of us are perfect with our marriages, and they say that a woman will never admit if she's wrong. I don't believe that's true at all. I think a good, godly woman, if she realizes she's been wrong, will come to her husband and apologize and say, you know what, you're right. And if you believe that, I've got like some swampland in Florida to sell you that has unicorns grazing all over it. I think women apologize in a different way. They just possibly just change their ways or whatever, you know. I've never had a woman. No, actually, I did have one woman. My friend Cindy came to me and apologized for some things that she did that were wrong. And I have a lot of respect for that. You know, I really do. You know, so, but this girl that I'm dating now, I expect it, you know, to go the long run, and she's just special. She's just sweet. Anybody that can work with old people and be nice to them, listen to their complaints, listen to their stories, that's a special person. Anyone that tells me when she knows I'm leaving at 4 o'clock, hey honey, I love you, drive careful, text me when you get home, you know, that's special. Anyone that can say, hey, I know you're sick, you know, you can't come over tonight, but I'm disappointed, but I understand. That's somebody special, all right? You know, that's a woman that is a keeper, and she takes care of herself, you know, so, and I try to take care of myself, you know. So, well, we've been going on now for 22 and a half minutes, and yeah, so I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Remember to always love one another, forgive easily, pray for one another, be kind. Right, Kat? She says yes. Kelly agrees with me. Right, Kelly? See, she agrees. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Peace. Love one another. Yeah. Over, but not out. Yeah.